Hi everybody, it is a Monday again. Here we are on a Monday, on a work week. I am just leaving my job. It is 4:30, so I'm quite late, but I am getting, I did have a presentation I had to do this afternoon, so sorry about that. It's quite hot in my car, and it was in my classroom as well. It is 70 degrees outside, but for some reason I am just dying and I feel like it's like 80. So who knows? So a couple of things. Not going to make this too long today, I hope. Just want to tell you about my weekend, about my day, and about the rest of my week. So today is Monday. It's officially weigh-in day. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I did not lose a pound. I did not gain a pound. I did not lose any weight. I did not gain any weight. I am 100% stop. I am 186 pounds. So, looking at it one way, I'm still in the 80s somewhere. I'm still in the 100s somewhere. So I'm not 100% upset about it. I will say this. All last week, my weight fluctuated between 186 and 190. Okay, and that was because, again, I have digestion issues. So I took care of that on Friday and, drank a tea that makes everything move on Saturday. And then by Sunday, I was back to my weight. Now, the problem with that is that I cannot take that tea during the week, because when you do take that tea, you can't be too far away from a bathroom. And as a teacher, I can't just leave the room because I want to. So I'm going to have to find a way to take this tea at least once during the week. Maybe on a Wednesday. I need to take it in the morning because it works in 8 hours. And by the time I get home, I'd have to go. But I don't know. I have to figure that out. I know that's too much information. This weekend, we had a celebration at my house. With a group that I hang out with. So we had a potluck. I made meatloaf, but I made turkey meatloaf. It was good for me. A lot of vegetables in it. And I realized when I was making it today, when I usually make meatloaf, I do it on a rack, on a pan, because I want all of the fat to fall through from the ground beef. I realized this time that it did not, there was no fat that fell through, because it was like only 7% fat of the meatloaf that I used. And, but it was still really moist. I mean, it was moist, but it was really good. So we had that. We had mashed potatoes, which I had a little bit of. Somebody brought macaroni and cheese, which I had a bite of. And there were also stuffed peppers, which were also made with ground turkey. So that was awesome. And there were desserts. I did fine with the desserts until yesterday when they were leftover desserts, which I had some cookies, but I had not touched a weekly point until yesterday, when I had a couple of the cookies. And honestly, I think that I still ended the week with like 32 weeklies, because I just didn't eat a lot of them. But either way, I had them to spare, so I used them. So my week started over today, of course. And what I had today, Sunday I didn't do much of anything, but I'm jumping backwards, sorry. Sunday I didn't do much of anything, kind of laid around. It was daylight savings. We had stayed awake pretty late in the evening on Saturday with everyone over. I didn't sleep very well. They camped out in my backyard, so I didn't camp out because it was raining. I am the worst. And but I was up because they kept coming in to go to the bathroom. Not a big deal. So Sunday I didn't do a whole lot. I did some laundry. Put some laundry away, which I'm the worst at, and did some lesson planning and some grading, but not a whole lot of really anything else. So, yeah. So today I had my egg cup, which I showed you guys how I make on if you watched my last vlog, I showed you my grocery haul and my meal plan. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But today I had my egg cup for 1 point, and that's just the sausage, The egg doesn't count because it's, I use less than a quarter cup. Actually, I use a quarter cup. And the cheese doesn't count because I use less than a third of a cup. Everything else is vegetables, and I use a turkey sausage, which is 1 point per link, and I cut up 1 link and put it into my cup. Excuse me, so it was 1 point for the egg cup. And then for lunch, I had my turkey wrap, which was really good, by the way. One of the things that used to really bother me was that it would get soggy because I was putting a pickle on it. So I tried a trick that I watched someone else do on a YouTube video. They took the pickle out and they laid it on a napkin, and then they flipped it over and laid it on the napkin again for a couple of minutes and then put it on, and it was juicy enough still, but it wasn't drippy, so my wrap was not soggy at all. And that just had 1 point of the oven roasted turkey, which I think for that one is 3 ounces. Lettuce, I did not put tomato on it because I didn't want it to be, again, too soggy. Lettuce, pickle, onion, and a little bit of cheese. Again, a couple of smatterings of cheese, nothing big. And that was 2 points because I did that on an Olay wellness wrap. Okay. Then I also had an apple with breakfast, and I had grapes with lunch. Now this afternoon, as you could tell, I'm leaving at 4:30. I had a meeting, but it was a meeting that I was giving. I was presenting at. So I can't exactly sit and eat popcorn when I do that. So I didn't need the popcorn this time. I'm actually feeling okay with, it doesn't sound like a lot of food, but I also had a salad for 0 points because I use a capful of the Boathouse dressing, which is 0 points. So yeah. So I've had 3 points today. I'm going home, running late. I have to get Carly somewhere. And my intention is to make chicken tenders. My original intention was to make them a little bit breaded and fried, but I used all the breadcrumbs in the meatloaf, more than I expected to. So, I don't know. I may just do like an air fry, put them in there in the air fryer and put like a garlic powder on them or something. I haven't decided yet. But either way, I'm going to do some chicken tenders, and I'm going to do some baked sweet potatoes, which by the time I get home, it's going to be 5:30. It'll be 6:30 before they're done. And then I'm going to do some asparagus. So that's the plan. For tonight's dinner. So when I'm all done that, I should probably have, I'm probably going to have quite a bit of chicken because chicken is so low. I'll probably have 4 or 5 points of chicken. Asparagus is 0. I'll put like a spray of the spray butter on it for 0. I think you can have, don't quote me on this, that you can have like 4 pumps for 0. So I'll do that. I love this sunshine, by the way, that I'm having right now because it's kind of overcast, but it's also because we did daylight savings time. The sun's not coming in my back window, so I can actually talk to you. So I'll do some spray butter on that, and I will also do some spray butter and cinnamon on my baked potato. I also had someone tell me, don't even use the spray butter, just put pumpkin pie spice on your sweet potato, and it's just as good. But we'll see. I don't know what my sweet potato is going to cost me, but I do know that I have, 27 points for dinner. So, 4 or 5 points of chicken, plenty of room for my sweet potato, and then I'll have my dessert for dinner, or for after dinner, which is 4 points of yogurt, 2 points of Cool Whip mixed together with some pumpkin pie spice, and good to go. So it's like 5 tablespoons of Cool Whip, and my yogurt, and I really just kind of take three dollops of Cool Whip and my pumpkin pie yogurt and put some pumpkin pie spice on it, and it's like 6 points. So, and that satisfies me. It takes because it's pumpkin cheesecake yogurt, so it really tastes like I'm eating pumpkin cheesecake. So totally okay with that. So I tried it the other day with lemon meringue. It did not have quite as lemony a flavor, So if I do that one, I might actually not put quite as much Cool Whip in it because I don't have anything to enhance it with like I do the pumpkin pie spice. I suppose I could add a little bit of lemon juice, but I don't usually keep lemons around because I forget about them and then they go bad. But I don't know. I'm going to think about that because it was good. It just wasn't as lemony meringue, I made that word up, as I wanted it to be. So, yeah. I did not drink as much as I wanted to today. So right there, I'm kind of not doing my November goal. It is so obvious to me that the person in front of me is texting because they keep swerving over the yellow line. And I'm just waiting for them to have like an accident. But anyway, it's scary. I think they just put their phone down. So good. But anyway, so I just forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? I don't know. But anyway, so I don't know what I'm going to do as far as that with the yogurt. So I only am working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week. And the reason for that is because I am going away Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We are going to Westmoreland State Park in Virginia. My whole family rents cabins, and we're going to go do that for the weekend. I have pre-planned, check this out, I have pre-planned my meals. So Tuesday night, tomorrow night, we're having, what are we having tomorrow night? Gosh, now I can't even remember. Tacos. We're having turkey tacos. Can't get out of the way here, bud. Sorry. We were having turkey tacos on Tuesday. So that should be good with very little points because of the turkey meat. And again, I just crush up a taco shell and put it in there for a little bit of crunch. And then lettuce and tomato. So that's good. And then I even thought about putting mine not on a taco shell at all, but using a little bit of ground or green pepper. I might actually still do that. I just haven't decided yet. I'm also going to put some green pepper and onion in with the turkey, ground turkey meat. And then Wednesday, Norm told me not to plan meal. So I don't really know what that means. I guess he's probably going to get something. But Thursday, I had made a huge batch of chili a week ago. And I have plenty to take with me camping or cabining. So on Thursday, when we get down there, I can take it out on Thursday morning or even Wednesday night and have it when we get down there. So I can just put that in a pot and warm it up, and we'll have it. I will probably make hot dogs and rolls to go with it and have chili dogs. And then Friday, we have a big family dinner where everybody contributes to the dinner. I am supposed to make vegetables, Brussels sprouts. I make my Brussels sprouts with bacon. So I'll have to make some for myself that doesn't have the bacon, or maybe maybe just count a couple of slices of bacon. They're supposed to be doing like fajitas and stuff, so I don't know. That's going to be tricky for me. And then they also, I'm also going to take baked ziti to that because I do have some extra. But I'm going to talk to Norm about that first because I actually might save that and have that for Sunday when we come back, since they're only telling me to bring vegetables. So I don't know. And then while we're down there Saturday night, I have the buffalo chicken bake with the potatoes and the buffalo chicken. Where again, it's already done and I just have to pop it in a pan and roast it up and it should be perfect. But I don't know. I might take that one for Saturday and do the other one for Saturday. I haven't decided. But anyway, I have the 3 meals already planned. They're already made and ready to go. So that's really good. I have, when we're down there, we do a lot of eggs and bacon. Carly just asked me for pancakes. So I may buy myself some waffles because I get the kashi waffles, and for 2 of them, it's 4 points. But I don't know. I might just stick with eggs while I'm down there. And then for lunch, it's kind of catch as catch can. It's like yesterday's leftovers or sandwiches or whatever. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan. And the problem that's going to be down there is s'mores, because you don't camp without s'mores. It's just against the law. So, you know, it's 1 point for a marshmallow, and for the big marshmallows, and then it's the chocolate that's really bad. So, I don't know. Do you have a workaround for s'mores? I'd love to know if you do. Somebody had done one on Pinterest where they, because I don't really use the graham cracker, I gotta tell you, where they had done sugar-free chocolate syrup and just dipped their toasted marshmallow in the sugar-free chocolate syrup. So I'm considering doing that and still having my chocolate-covered marshmallows. Or I'm considering just eating marshmallows, because I really actually love toasted marshmallows. So I might just do that. Anyway, so those are my pitfalls coming up. I just made a Evite on my Facebook for all my family for Thanksgiving. I basically just told them they could bring dessert, and or they could bring, and they have to bring whatever they're drinking. I am going to try really hard to get a good head count of who's coming and try not to overmake my meal, because in the past I've made like 2 20-pound turkeys, like 10 pounds of mashed potatoes, 10 pounds of stuffing, you know, like 4 trays of green bean casserole. Gosh, just saying all this is making me hungry. Sweet potato casserole with the marshmallows and the brown sugar, and just having that for like a week after Thanksgiving. That's what we ate for a week after. So like Thursday, so like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, that's what we would eat. And I probably still will, but I'm going to have to do some really workarounds, like maybe not eat all day until I have, I don't know, or eat a smaller portion. I don't know. That worries me. It's the leftovers. And don't tell me to give them away, because I spend too much on Thanksgiving meal. Because it really, honestly, if you buy a 15-pound turkey for the 15 people who are coming, or you buy a 20-pound turkey, it's not gonna, I'm not gonna save that much money. And it's expensive. And my kids are still going to want the leftovers because it's family tradition. So I am going to have those. I'm just going to have to find a way to possibly eat a little different. Like I might have to not have mashed potatoes and have mashed cauliflower one day with my gravy, or find fat-free gravy. I don't know. But so that's my plan, or my not plan, or my I'm thinking about plan. But anyway, so that's what's on my mind. I think that's about it. You're pretty much caught up at this point. Tomorrow should be a normal work day. My lunch and breakfast is going to be really boring this week because it's all the same. Because it's only 3 days, so I figured it didn't matter. I actually was going to do some turkey, pepperoni, and cheese like roll-ups. Because I had them, but turkey, pepperoni, and cheese, like, and because I use the cheese sticks, they last so long that I just ended up not doing, because I had to use the turkey up, because the turkey's going to be gone, or going to go bad. So, so that's my intention. But anyway, that was kind of random. So I'm on my way home. I'm going to be late getting there, and I have to get Carly somewhere, and she's going to be having a fit in about 5 minutes. But anyway, I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great night. Have a marvelous, we had a marvelous Monday, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, if I have something exciting. Tomorrow actually sounds kind of boring to me, and telling you exactly what I ate is exactly what I ate today. I feel like you could say, okay, Tuesday, Wednesday, same exact thing, and then I'll like check in on Thursday and tell you. I might actually do that. I might actually not film Tuesday and Wednesday, because everything's going to be exactly the same, and then Thursday I might film on the way down to camping, or once we get camping I might show you where we are. Okay, that's my plan. Now, if something great happens tomorrow, or something crazy happens tomorrow, I will get back on here. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Have a terrific week.